Hello friends, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm that Teddy Prue, my pronouns are he, they, and welcome to another episode of Get Knotted, my crafty podcast, where I share with you all the things that I have been crafting this week. And spoiler alert, it has not been a lot of crafting this week. There has just been a lot of melting. Because it has been too freaking hot. We have done a little bit, so I thought I'd show you what I've been up to. Apologies for the lighting. I have the curtains closed, I have my fan going, hence me using this microphone. So I'm using my little box light to try and so you can see me, because otherwise it's just dark. So yeah, jumping straight into whips. I'm going to start with knitting because they are here in front of me. So first item that I have been trying to power through is the hoodie I am making for my nephew Zan. I think last time I showed you we were just sort of past the pocket. So I have done a couple of rounds, but this is acrylic yarn and I'm finding it very difficult to work on this whilst it's so warm, because my hands are just getting so sweaty and gross. But yeah, this is what it's looking like. I'm hoping that if we get a couple of cooler days that I can do a bit more on it, and I think it is going to be an okay size. It doesn't look too big at the top, but there is some bunching going on. So yeah, and I want to try and get that finished before the back end of August, because Zan will be going to Whitby on holiday, and I think that will be a nice one for him to take with him for in the evenings, because it can get a wee bit chilly. So yes, so that is project number one, and that is currently living in the Pride flag project bag that I recently made. So yeah, loving that. Perfect size for a jumper, for a little nibbly bob. Moving on to another whip that you may be sick of seeing. I know I am. Joke, I'm actually quite impressed with how this is coming along. So this is my sock. So these are the first socks that I have knitted. As you can see, we've got quite a bit of the foot done now. I think we were about back here just doing the heel. That's one, and then this is the other one. So again, getting a nice bit of foot done. Still got a little bit of a way to go. Looking forward to seeing how they turn out. I have got a little bit of this green left, so I'm wondering about maybe doing the toe in that. And that is living in the eyeball project bag that I made last year. I think that was one of the first ones that I have made. Okay. So those are the two. I can't talk. It's so warm, even my tongue feels swollen. So those are the two knitted projects that I have been working on or trying to work on. It's been so warm that trying to knit socks has just made my eyes go funny. So probably not made as much of a dent in that as I would have liked to. But I've also not been commuting this past week because my legs. So I have lymphedema and lipedema in my legs, which makes walking difficult. It also makes it very painful. So I've not been going into the office. Moving on to crochet, I have been working on the next cardigan. I'm not sure where I was last time I showed you, but we finished these 3 squares. I've also got this one, which is probably not going to make the cardigan because I don't know how I feel about it. But anyway, I'm on to this one, which is currently looking like this. This one is also slightly like this. It doesn't have as much colour change. This one is Pixels. They are all the Stylecraft Colour Blast DK that I am using. So yeah, we'll see how this one looks once it is finished. Next little thing that I have been working on is probably not going to look like a lot. It is this guy. Currently at the moment he just has one arm and no eyes. I need to glue his little safety eyes on and give him his wings. This is going to be a little plushy Mothman. I haven't been following a pattern. I've just been making it up as I go along. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do certain bits like the wings and give him his little antennas. I also want to give him a little ruffle around his neck. So I need to figure out how to do that. And I've just been using good old Soster and Gran 8/4 cotton in black. Moving on to finished objects. I do have a finished object. So as I say, I have been working from home. I've been sat in my little office. I have the back door open so Boris can come in and out as he pleases. And I noticed a wasp in my house. I don't like wasps. Nothing personal, but I just don't understand the purpose. So I went online to see if I could find out how I could get rid of potential wasps. And there were patterns to make a crochet wasp nest. So that is what I have done. So this is what it looks like. A lot of the patterns said just use like any neutral colours, beige, brown, anything like that. So that's pretty much what I've done. This is, I think it was the Aldi taupe rainbow yarn, along with just a standard block beige colour, so it gives it sort of like a bit of a models. And basically what you do is go up in the round doing like increases, and then I've just filled it up with some carrier bags, so this will go outside. I've got like a little hook, so I will put that outside and that should deter wasps. Because I mentioned last week that I had made some scrunchies that I was thinking of putting on a coffee shop, but I've also been considering putting up some of my stitch markers. So I have a couple of stitch markers that I've already made, and I've been sort of putting them in these little organza bags, which I'm thinking of putting on my coffee shop as little mystery bags. I just wanted to show a couple of ones that I already sort of like have made. So I'm hoping to get some of those put up on my coffee shop. As I say, probably will do them as mystery bags to begin with. But yeah, other than that, I have not. That is all I have for you today. If you have enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button if you would like to see more from me, and until the next one, I will see you guys later. Bye!